Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more reviews, more reactions, more ratings, and way more. Let's get it. Ooh. Alright. Alright. We're gonna see something. I don't know what it is. I was just scrolling through YouTube and I was like, hey, this seems like it will be a good idea. So I fucking clicked on it. And I was like, hold up. Why don't I share this with y'all? And here I am. Here I am doing just that. So I don't have much to say. I don't know what the fuck it is. Let's check it out. Oh shit. Oh shit. I feel like that was like a camera glitch or something. Like this was staged. Cause like this dude over there sitting is just chilling, man. He's just chilling. Like he ain't even acting like someone just walked through a fucking door. He's just sleeping there, minding his own damn business. He don't want no smoke. He's just there. Like if I was the one there and someone just walked through the door without touching shit, without breaking nothing, I would lose my mind. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying. Why does the camera glitch at that point? Why glitch? And he just gets up like nothing, like he isn't seen this. Come on, man. Nah, I don't believe this. I don't believe this at all. Nah, nah, yeah. Skip. What's going on here? What, what are you looking for? What a oh shit. That looked like a dude. That really looked like a dude. What exactly are you looking for in a place like this? Fucking alone. Shit, you brought whatever happens to you on yourself, my man. Ooh wee. What is happening? Like, where did the sound go though? What's going on here? Man, I don't know what's happening. Ugh. Fucking skip. Yeah, so oh shit. Well, what was that? I didn't see nothing. Oh shit, I think this is a whole different image. Oh shit. I want a will. Where was this taken though? You know, I really do believe there are things we don't understand about the universe, but okay, okay. Not terrifying, man. The title says terrifying videos. Well, that can be explained. Hmm. I really think this reaction is gonna be boring. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that can be explained, brother. That can be explained. I'm bored. I'm bored. I'm really bored. I don't know what the fuck's going on here. I thought this would be spooky or something scary, something, things I can explain. Rather than giving me stuff I can. Okay, not all of them I can explain. Okay, the first one could be explained. What are you showing me? What? Okay, okay, hold up. Where did she pop out of? Where did she drop from? Because, nah, man, nah, come on, man. Where did she drop out of? And she's just walking like she didn't just pop out in the middle of the street. Who does that? Who pops out to the middle of the street? Yeah, I don't see any way this could be staged. I don't see any way this could be staged at all. Yeah, I think I believe this one. Not terrifying though, but I think I can. Man, I'll run you over so good. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. But for real though. what? What? What are you showing me? What are you showing me? What was that? Google the dark web vlog podcast. The ghost. She is amazing. Okay, I'll check you out later. Later. If you can impress me with this. Oh shit. That's a bird. But no fucking bird flies like that. The fuck is that? You know, seeing that flying looks like it has a single wing, and like for those anime fans out there, it reminds me of Asta when he's in his demon form. What the fuck is that? It's huge. Not terrifying though. It's really huge, but Come on, I need something spooky. I waited so long for this. Like, it's already dark out. Can't be giving me stuff like this. By the way, I don't scare easy. So I'm always looking for a fright. If you know any video that could scare me. Because this is just sad. This is sad, sad. I should just put this spooky music. It's not spooky, it's just like a horror kind of music in there. I can't believe I have to sit through this entire thing, man. I'm already bored. Like it's we're not even halfway done. Oh, please! I know I've seen it. I've seen it. Get it over with. Get it over with. True scary story, man.
A few months ago, I was on my 3DS when I heard my little 7-year-old brother calling my name. This wasn't uncommon as he used to stay up a lot on his iPod watching YouTube and had questions for so-and-so thing and game. So I put on a shirt and went to check on him. He was laying on the couch under his blanket, his phone still playing Minecraft videos, when he looked at me and asked me to check his room for the knocking. I'm usually paranoid about this stuff happening anyway. So I went to look and turned on his light. As I glanced at the window I saw a kid, not a man, a kid, maybe 11 to 12 years old, just sitting there, smiling, looking like he just had the best day ever before running off. I ran to my brother and just scooped him up and took him to my parents' room to explain what happened, but they didn't believe me. I later learned that the neighbor's kid had been sneaking out at night to play with some other neighborhood kids and wanted to play a prank. This is pretty much my fucking nightmare. I close all doors, all blinds, all curtains, whatever. Because I'm terrified I'll see someone standing there. Just like the stereotypical flash of lightning shit in movies and a face/silhouette. This is horrible. I would have been screaming my head off preparing to die.
Stop showing me this crap, man.
I was at my grandmother's house in the Mississippi countryside. I didn't know it at the time, but my grandma's neighbor has pet peacocks. The thing about peacocks is that when they squawk, it sounds like a human being desperately crying for help. Imagine being me, out on my grandma's porch swing, at 2 a.m., hearing continuous human-sounding cries for help.
Quick question, what were you doing out there at 2 a.m.? Your ass should be asleep. Your ass should be asleep. And the voice scary as shit, though. Fuck, my window's open. Both of them.
Terrified. That, and mountain lion screams are what terrify me about nature. So, back when I was living way out in the countryside, I used to have to drive a good 20 minutes, just to get to a county-maintained road, and then another 40 minutes into the city to go to school and work. I'd go to school in the mornings, and then work with a video production company filming weddings and bar mitzvahs and such. The events tended to run well past midnight, and then we'd have to break down and transport all the gear, lock up the shop, and then it'd be an hour of driving to get back to my girlfriend's family's home, way out in the ranch land. I'm driving home one night, probably 2 or 3 a.m., exhausted and probably in need of a tall glass of water if you follow, and I get to the end of the pavement and start blasting down this tiny dirt road, in that real country dark where all you can see is a little cone of headlight. Mesquite bushes and desert grass make this sort of wall on either side of the road. So it's like driving down a little chute of scraggly little branches, and I'm coming around this corner, when up in the road is this fucked up looking thing. I slam on the brakes and shoot this wall of dust out ahead of me, but through the dust sitting centered in the beam of my headlights is this white, hunched figure. It has long legs and haunches like a jackrabbit, but it's a good 4 high and kinda lumpy, like an illustration from those scary stories books, and I am terrified. It kinda rocks a little bit and shivers, and I'm looking at this thing and it makes no sense at all the way it's shaped. I stare at it for a good minute, just idling in the middle of this road, trying to make up some kind of story to myself, to explain what the hell I'm looking at.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that was your mistake, my man. You should fucking run. Get out of there as fast as you got in that situation, man. You don't keep trying to make sense. You're making sense. Stop making sense. Just Fucking run away then make sense later. I sound like a bitch right now, but come on, man. That's the only logic. Like, if that shit wanted to kill you, it would take him less than a minute to fucking rip your heads off. But no. Instead, you took the minute to try and figure out what the fucking hell is standing in the middle of the road tall and has a hunch. Yeah, nah. Man, I don't know who you are, but man.
He stopped. So I start creeping the car forward, and as I'm getting close enough to see the shapes of its muscles,
Wait, you were
and the
creeping
shine
it
of where the
forward?
thing hops up, and the bit I thought looked like a head with a long ear stretches up and out, changing its whole shape like something out of the thing, and I about screamed. Still nearly invisible, except for its white striped legs and underbelly, this black cow that had been sitting at the edge of the road stood up, showing part of its body that had been hidden behind a folded black leg, and staggered off into the bushes to find a spot to sleep where people weren't blasting it with high beams. I felt like an idiot later, but in that moment where it was rising up and like unfolding itself, if I had run off before I saw what it really was, I'd be swearing to this day I saw a chupacabra or a demon or some craziness.
Okay.
Working from home,
Yeah, I'm a bitch.
third shift, and about 2 a.m., I heard the stuff on the coat rack in the living room rattle like it does when the door opens. I thought it might be my cat climbing on the coats, and went to get her down, and found not a cat climbing thing she knows she's not allowed on, but a person I didn't know standing in the middle of my living room. He demanded to know where his stuff was, and after me insisting for about 5 minutes I had no clue who the fuck he was, he threatened me. My phone was in my room, and I wasn't willing to turn my back on this guy, so I reached for the katana my mother had gotten me for my birthday,
Ooh, badass.
sitting against the wall behind me. I got to chase a man out of my apartment with an actual sword. Unfortunately, the whole experience freaked me out so bad that now I keep the sword next to my bed in case of noises in the night. I also locked the door. I had a drunk guy walk into my house once claiming he thought it was his. That was the only wake-up call I needed to remember to lock my door when I'm home all the time.
Oh, really?
I can
That
kind of
was
get
your
it in an
wake-up call?
apartment building where every door looks the same, but this was in a unique house on a quiet street. Kinda makes me wonder if this is a tactic used by people trying to rob places, if they get caught, pretend to be drunk and confused, so they don't get the cops called?
What the fuck's making noise in
I
there?
was home alone at 2 a.m., as my parents were out at a yearly company event, which always drags out into the wee hours of the morning, and I was cleaning my house as a surprise for my
Fucking
parents,
shouting
so
though.
they'd come home to a spotless house. They'd worked hard, they've earned their night out, and I was honestly enjoying myself, as I had my tunes on and was lost in thought. All the lights were on, so even though it was night, there wasn't no dark spooky corner to make me feel uncomfortable. This is important for later. As I'm cleaning, I think I hear a door creaking. I shut off the music and sure enough, I hear creaking again. I go out into the hallway and it's the door to my sister's room creaking open. The light in her room is off, which I immediately found odd, as I hadn't even gone into her room since it didn't need any cleaning. I figured the light was always off, or maybe I forgot having shut it off. There wasn't much in the way of wind, but the doors have been known to open and close sometimes on their own. Offhandedly, I say aloud, "Hey, could you close the door? I'd appreciate it." The door begins to creak closed, which at first started giving me the chills, but I dismissed it, thinking I must have just timed my words to when it would start creaking closed. So I added on, "Actually, it's cool, you can keep it open." It started opening up again, creaking ever so slowly. I was starting to get creeped out, so I decided to just walk past and ignore it, chalk it up to my imagination getting the better of me. I didn't feel like putting my tunes back on,
motherfucker,
so
ain't
as
you?
I cleaned, I kept hearing the door creaking again and again.
And you were still
And
in the
every
dumb
time it was
house.
just the door to my sister's room. Starting to get tired and almost sure it was just the wind or something, I passed by it and saw it more open than before, and pitch black inside. I didn't stick around to look inside, and just commented in an offhand tone, "Just closed the door already, cool thanks ghosts." Slam. I nearly jumped out of my fucking skin, and immediately turned around, to see the door to my sister's room closed shut. My eyes were wide and my heart was racing. Everything was so silent and calm, I had trouble believing I was so absolutely terrified. What scared me the most was the fact that my sister's room has a door, where you need to turn the knob to fully close it, else the little metal piece which keeps the door closed, makes it bounce off the frame, unless you slammed it hard enough to bypass the resistance of the metal spring in the knob. The other thing that absolutely terrified me, and made me go into my room, and wait for my parents to come back home, was that under the edges of the door into her room, the light was on. Listen, for my own sake, I'm going to pretend this is made up. Worked overnights at a gas station, well lit.
Man, what kind of stories are these though?
Did my
I'm getting spooked. Hell, I'm getting spooked. Yeah, man. You know, I remember telling y'all to give me something that will actually scare me, but yeah, I revoked that comment because I'm already scared of shit, man. Fuck, it's dark outside. Okay, okay.
from home, treated everyone nice except one person, who assaulted me one time for declining her card, except I can't decline it manually, so, anyway, first things first, I'm mopping the back room area as above and beyond thing for my boss. Used to even clean the ceiling vents, like I said, home away from home, and I come out to the front counter, where the cigarette drawer that has all the cartons is hanging open. I immediately think I got robbed, so I lock the front doors to go in the back room to check the security footage. On the camera, the drawer opens on its own, which isn't possible, since they'll shut on their own if left partially open, ensuring they only stay open if pulled all the way out. Feeling a bit creeped out but glad I wasn't robbed, I go to the front door, which has one of those twisting locks. I grab the lock to unlock it by twisting, when a loud clunk occurs, and suddenly the lock is jammed shut. I called my assistant manager to inform her, and while on the phone using all my might to unlock the lock, there's 3 customers outside just laughing at this gas station clerk locked inside their store. To whatever ghost that masterminded that plan, damn good job, you got me good. Thank you for eventually using a full stop. A while back, when I was still a teen and living with my parents, I wanted to listen to some music, but it was quite late. I went downstairs to the garage and decided to listen to music in my car. After a while it was quiet as I was deciding on the next CD to play, when I heard what sounded like leaves crunching outside. I looked in my rearview mirror, and saw a figure coming up the driveway. The motion-activated floodlight on, the garage did not illuminate as the figure approached the front door. I quickly and quietly head back inside and go up to the kitchen, where I could get a view of the front door. It was still quite dark, but I could make out the shape of a person standing at the front door. They stood there for a moment before I hear a knock. Obviously, this is strange for a quiet neighborhood at 3 a.m. I reach for my phone and dial the police, but after waiting for another minute that felt like an eternity, the person turned around and walked away back down the drive and into the street, being careful to avoid the only street light. Before the police had arrived, he was gone. They started to search the area but found no one. One officer came to ask questions and get a description, but it was so dark I couldn't make out anything useful. To this day, I still have no earthly clue why this happened. Damn, something similar happened to me last summer. It was about 10 p.m. and I was downstairs watching TV, while my mom was in the kitchen making herself some dinner. It was really quiet downstairs, and we heard someone lightly knocking on our front door. We didn't see who it was, and when we tried to look out at one of the kitchen windows to see if anyone was at the front doorstep, no one was there.
What the fuck is that?
I went to bed around 3 a.m. as I usually do. Laying in bed for an hour or so, just started drifting off to sleep when I hear knock knock.
Fuck, I'm
Doesn't
scared,
sound
man.
like something falling down. It's perfectly in rhythm for someone knocking on a door. At 4 a.m., that's bad enough, but it wasn't on a door. It was on an outside wall of my bedroom, a few feet from my head.
Wow.
My bedroom is on the second floor by the garage, so if it was someone knocking, and at that point I was sure it was, they were either in the attic over the garage or on the roof of the garage. I pull out my phone and check the garage door. It had been closed for hours. Not someone in the garage. On the roof? Doesn't seem likely. I lie awake for a couple of hours but don't hear anything else. My best guess is it was a stick that was being blown by the wind, but it really
no,
sounded
get
like
out of
someone
there.
knocking. It could have been an auditory hallucination.
Nope, get
They're
out of
common
there.
right before you drift off. I get them pretty often, and I usually need my husband to help me differentiate between what was a real sound and what was just my imagination. They are extremely real sounding / feeling. The scariest ones are when you hear your own name being called. It usually happens to me on a night when I am likely to get sleep paralysis. Yes, I heard my name loud and freaking clear whispered into my ear. It scared the shit out of me, and I did the whole struggle as hard as you can, till your body wakes the fuck up bit.
Get the fuck, what the fuck? Get the fuck
Too
out
long
of
ago,
there.
I snuck out to go get high and drunk with my friends.
Why?
And ended up at home at around 2 in the morning.
Fuck, I
As
just had a
stumbled back
fucking
into
knock,
bed from
though.
climbing in through my window, a man knocked on the window. I almost shat myself. A man in a full tuxedo, small briefcase-like bag and glasses, said to me after reopening the window, "What have you been doing tonight?" I responded, "Who the fuck are you?"
Yes.
I then slammed the window and shut the blinds, and I am still wondering what the frick happened that night. Edit. By high I mean stoned as in only consuming marijuana. He just wanted to know if you were interested in talking about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ.
That's a fucking reply, though. What a
Problems I experience at night come down to my own damn fault. I love listening to
okay,
stories.
hold up, though. When would this be done with? I'm already scared, man. And I was planning on doing more than one video today, but shit. I'm scared of shit. Hell, man, I need to get my Bible and sleep, though. I'm terrified. Wow. We're really doing this, huh?
And one night, I was falling asleep listening to one of my favorites at the time. I don't remember what woke me up, but all I remember was hearing someone speaking to me in the dark. I practically jumped awake and bolted for the kitchen, where the knives were, only to realize that I was on hour 8 of a 10-hour horror special. This happened to me with a Tool album. I think it was Anima. Anyways, I guess I fell asleep at some point and woke up to blaring static and voices coming from my radio, and it freaked me the fuck out. Now I try to fall asleep to calmer music.
Well, that's a good idea.
I'm a night auditor at a hotel.
Man,
One
come
night at around
on.
3 a.m. the phone
Come
starts ringing,
on.
and the caller ID shows room
I can't do this
112,
no more.
which is the hotel's fitness center. I pick up the phone, and all I hear is heavy breathing from the other end. Since all the rooms are outside entrance only, I lean over, while still on the phone, and look out the security window towards the door to the fitness center. Door is closed and lights turned off. After not getting a response, I then ask, "Is everything okay?" And immediately afterwards the phone clicks. Without taking my eyes off the door, I leave the office and I head over to the fitness center. I shine a flashlight in through the window to inspect the room, and empty. I walk in and look around the small room, and yep, empty. I check the phone, and the handset was still on the receiver. I then headed back to the office, and as soon as I sit down the phone starts ringing again and the caller ID says room 112. I whisper to myself, "Fuck that," and pick up the phone and immediately hang up. Nothing else happened after that. Edit. Fixed grammar. Around 3 to 4 a.m.
Man,
my dog
yo,
was lying
tripping,
down
though.
on my chest. Suddenly, she woke up. Her ears perked up, and she was staring at a very specific nothing in the room. I watching something, even though nothing was there. Her head even tilted from side to side, like a puppy does when seeing something new for the first time. She actively stared at the something/nothing for about a minute. Then, she turned toward me and suddenly lunged at my face, while yelping, and bit into nothing in midair, literally inches from my face. A man
Man, I'm
had died
getting
in my room a couple
goosebumps.
of months before that.
Shit, man. I'm getting goosebumps. I hope y'all alright, though. Man, I don't know what I would do if this shit happens to me, though. I will lose my damn mind. Oh no.
Hurt me? Good boy.
Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. No fuck shit, man. Yo, tripping. They started off with like some crazy shit about a man walking through a wall, which I could explain, and then someone stopping a car. And then they got into that. Oh shit, man. Oh man. Man, I'm hot. Everything. I'm so fucking self-conscious right now, man. I'm gone. Yeah. for more content like this. Hopefully, I will be able to grow the balls if y'all like blow this video up with the likes and subscriptions. I will be able to grow the balls to do something like this again. Probably. Well, hit the like button, man. Subscribe, support the channel. I'm gone.